Welcome everyone to the Camarena Elementary DI Incoming Kinder Information presentation. This is for all Camarena families interested in the DI program. DI Kinder at Camarena follows the 90-10 program. That means that the Spanish role model will be your child's main teacher. So 90% of their day is spent with their Spanish teacher. The English role model will be the kindergarten partner teacher, and they will be with them 10% of the day, which is roughly about 30 minutes of oral English language development. All classes, though, are taught using the California state standards, and in DI, that includes the Spanish standards. So let's look at the 90-10 program across the grade levels. You'll see that the kinder and first grade classes will look the same in terms of the time spent in Spanish and English. So 90% of the day is in Spanish and 10% is in English, like I said before. And then as the grades go up, the amount of English increases a little bit. So in second grade, 80% of the day is in Spanish and 20% is in English. In third grade, 70% of the day is in Spanish and 30% of the day is in English. In fourth grade, 60% of the day is in Spanish and 40% is in English. And then fifth and sixth grade will have the same amount of English and Spanish time. 50% of the day is in Spanish and 50% of the day is in English. So as you consider whether the DI program is the right place for your child, you're going to want to think about the fact that this is a long-term commitment. We ask for a 7-year commitment in the Spanish immersion program. The reason being is that a language takes 5 to 7 years to develop at near native fluency. So while you may see a great deal of growth early on, this does not indicate that your child is bilingual and biliterate yet. They're going to need more time. So you're going to want to remember that in order to experience success in the program, it's going to be very, very important to have consistent student attendance and participation in class, as well as parental support. Students will have the opportunity in 5th and 6th grade to begin balancing the workload in both languages and making the connections and transference of skills in writing and language arts and math. The two-way teacher model protects the language and mirrors future middle school formats. Students can continue in dual immersion at Eastlake, Bonita, and Rancho Del Rey middle schools.
Is dual immersion right for my child? This program is a great option for both Spanish and English speakers. It's best for children that are interested and motivated in learning a new language. It's also a great program for children that are inquisitive. So it's really important to consider a child's personality. Are they open to challenges? Are they talkative and outgoing? Are they not afraid to take chances? This program is also great for parents who value the bilingual learning experience. So a parent that's willing to support, especially in difficulty, and really willing to stick with the program, even when they're beginning to find that it's a little bit more difficult to help their child. It's important for a parent to keep their child motivated and really keep faith in the program. Is dual immersion right for my child? This program can be challenging for students that tend to shut down when they are put in challenging situations. So again, it's important to consider a student's personality when deciding if this is the right program for your child. It can also be challenging for students that have difficulty acquiring language and that's because the services provided to these students are provided by the school in English. What challenges await us? Generally speaking, kindergarten can be a challenge for any child, and that's because of the rigor involved in beginning school. So, with that in mind, just the very nature of adding another language to the mix of factors for kindergarten can be very rewarding. However, it can also be challenging for some students. Some things that might be noticed is that the student might be crying, they might be whining, they might want to go home, they might feel like giving up, they might ask a parent to move them to an English classroom. So really that's just all the frustration about not understanding Spanish. Another challenge is that parents might be worried about the child not learning enough English and wanting to move the child into an English classroom, which isn't always beneficial. Parents might also become worried about the child not learning enough academic content because of the language. So it goes back to keeping faith within the program. So what are the next steps? We do have 2 Kinder DI classrooms for a total of 48 spots. Half of those spots are allotted for English speakers, and the other half are allotted for Spanish speakers. By mid-June, all parents will be notified either by US Mail or with a phone call whether or not your child is selected to be a part of the program. There will be a commitment letter meeting that will be scheduled at a later time.
What if we don't get into the dual immersion program? So there are waiting lists, but we have a separate waiting list for the English speakers and the Spanish speakers. So as space becomes available, you might be called depending on which list your child is on. And then English speakers can enter up through second quarter in first grade. And the Spanish speakers may enter in later years, but only if they can speak, read, and write in Spanish.
Yo sé mucho sobre los pingüinos. Los pingüinos son blanco y negro. Los pingüinos tienen aletas para nadar. Los pingüinos pueden caminar como pato. Ahora sabes sobre los pingüinos. I love DI because I like learning 2 languages.
Thank you so much for your interest in the DI program at Camarena. If you need more information, please visit the Camarena Kinder blog at camarenakinder.wordpress.com/incoming-kinders. If you have any more questions, feel free to send an email to camarenakindergarten@gmail.com. Please use DI question in the subject line. We look forward to seeing you all very soon.